Hi, I'm Dave Booth with Caliber Equipment. What I'd like to do today is take a few minutes and talk to you a little bit about another one of the great products that Caliber Equipment offers. This is the KM 130 from Karcher. Karcher has a wide range of different equipment, machines, both commercial and industrial. What I want to talk about today is the KM 130 sweeper. Now this is in the large category of rider sweepers. So depending on the size of your facility, whether you're a warehouse, manufacturing, production, outdoors, indoors, this is definitely a machine you want to consider. Now the KM 130 has a 36-inch main broom cleaning path. With the side broom, you're now up to 51 inches. With dual brooms, you're up to 61 inches. What that means, this machine can do up to 130,000 square feet per hour. So if you've got a large facility and a lot of sweeping to do and you're trying to save labor and have a cleaner environment, this machine is a workhorse and can definitely do the job. Let me walk you around the machine and just point out a few things briefly. Number one, as you see, this has got a very heavy steel frame that goes all the way around the belt line. All of your rear compartments are all steel. So again, this is a very robust, heavy-duty machine. As we come around to the front cover is made of roto-molded, so it's very durable and impact resistant. And I'll show you the filter underneath. The other thing I want to point out is, as you can see, you're sitting on the right side of the machine, so the operator has excellent view down the right side, so you can really see where your side broom is and minimize impact with your equipment. The other thing Karcher's done, as you see, the front wheels, they stick out. What that allowed them to put a bigger main broom underneath, so you have greater productivity. But again, very heavy duty, deep treaded tires, and of course it's got a rear steer tire. As we move around to the front, this particular model has a single side broom. You can get it with dual brooms, as I said, with a single broom, and it's oversized so I can really clean along the edges of my pallets and racking, which throws the debris in front, and let the main broom pick it up. You can get dual brooms, so now you've really increased your productivity for open air cleaning. There are different options you can get on this machine. This one comes pretty loaded up as you see it. Strobe light, Donaldson air infill cleaner. It's got the horn, so it's got a lot of basic features already on it, but as I said, you can get an overhead guard, you can get headlights, and a few other options if you need them. As we come around to the back of the machine, this is a propane version, so you have an easy compartment that opens up, swing it out so your tank comes right out, or you can get it in fully electric. So if you're in a food environment and you don't want to use a combustion engine, Karcher has it with this, with fully electric. As we come around to the other side here, as you can see in the operator's compartment, comes standard with a fully adjustable seat with armrest. You've got a lot of room for your operators, and again, great visibility in the front, and a very simple layout as far as the controls. Before we go over that, let me just show you real quick a couple things. As you can tell, the seat lifts up, gives you access to a number of things, both changing your propane tank. You don't have to lift up the seat, you can pull it out. But your hydraulic tank is here with your gauges, your hydraulic lines. So again, when it comes to service, they've made this very accessible, which again makes it easier to service and keeps your costs down. To get to the engine for any kind of routine maintenance, that also flips back. And now you can see this comes with a 3-cylinder Kubota LP engine. They've reinforced it. They put cages around to protect all of your components. Easy access to the air filter, your hydraulic and oil testing. So it's been well designed and make it very simple for maintenance and servicing. Okay, let's take a minute and look at the operator's compartment. As I said, it's very open, great visibility, adjustable seat with the armrests. Of course, you can get a seat belt if you need it for safety reasons. Down on the floor, we've got a gas pedal, and then we got a brake pedal, and then, of course, your parking brake. As I sit right here, great visibility. I can see the corner very easily, so it's a safe machine to operate, but extremely simple. Let me show you the controls. This machine, very simply, when I'm just driving it, it's in transport mode. When I'm ready to sweep and I move it to the main broom, now that broom automatically goes down. It's self-adjusting, so as you go over highs and lows, it's going to adjust, and as the broom wears. If I need to use the side brooms for edging, I turn it to that. Now I have both the main broom and the side broom running. I can easily switch that side broom off and just use the main broom. When I'm done sweeping, just turn it off. So super easy to teach your operators how to operate it. Of course, you have a control panel here. Let me turn it on. Of course, you've got different engine and check engine lights. Gives you the hours. It'll give you the RPMs. And there's some different management control mods that you can go into. So again, very simple layout. Let's look at the switches. On this particular model, we've got a forward, neutral, and a reverse. We've got a button for the filter shaker to clean the dust filter, and I'm going to show you that in a second. I can turn on the vacuum, so if it's wet, I don't need to run the vacuum. I can turn it off, what we call wet sweep bypass. We've got a horn, strobe light, standard, and then these two buttons raise and lower the front hopper for dumping, and then open and closes the hopper. So again, a very simple layout, very easy to operate with just a turn, 1, 2, and off. So they've really done a great job laying this, the layout of the machine and the switches to keep it simple. And then up on top here, you've got fuses. So in the event of an overload of a particular motor, it can easily be tested. So a lot of thought went into laying this machine out and keeping it simple. Last thing I want to show you, underneath the front hood cover is your dust filter. When you're dry sweeping, you're going to create dust. So you have to be able to control that. So what Karcher has done in all sweepers, this is a forward throw sweeper. Dust is stirred up, so we need to suck that dirty air. So what they've done is put a large pleated panel filter, but instead of a shaker, which a lot of companies use, what happens is these fingers go back and forth, so they're actually flicking every blade. So every pleat is getting flicked to help clean the dust that gets up inside of them. So it's a very, very effective design, easy to access. If I want to change the filter, this just comes out, the filter comes out of there. When I'm done, simply close it down and lock it in place. And we'll close the hood. And as I said from the beginning, this particular machine, this model in this category can do up over 130,000 square feet per hour. So you can get a lot of sweeping done. It's got a large hopper in the front, about 10 cubic feet of capacity. It's a front dump, so with the buttons I showed you, the front hopper lifts up, and then when you're ready, you open the door and the debris falls into your hopper or into the dumpster. So again, very well laid out and very productive. So for more information, give us a call, Caliber Equipment, 888-550-0945, and thanks for watching.